Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 2023 8th Annual Preview Show with Friends and Family for the BHS Marching Band. So for the past 2 weeks, we have been working hard at band camp, and they actually learned the first. Hello? Okay, sorry, keeps going out. They learned the first 2 movements of the show, On the Move, and they're going to perform it for you a little later. Camp is a 10-day, and it goes from 1:30 to 8:30 p.m., and they're here for a long day, and they work hard. I just wanted to say to all of you, thank you so much for a great band camp. Thank you very much. Oh, I should say, I almost forgot. Usually I'm here in an assistant director position, and this is my first season as the marching band director. And I've talked about camp. Now we're going to introduce our t-shirts, right? D-Papa, our parent group, they donate to all the students and the staff. The t-shirts that you see, this is not working. I'm going to come up here. Go to the car. Okay. I'm going to try this up here. Don't catch me like that. You know what happens. No. Okay. So the t-shirts that you see on everyone, we do this every year. We design a logo for the theme of the show, which the title of our show is Time After Time. And it does have as our second piece the very famous Cyndi Lauper 80s tune, which is our ballad. And Print Tracks, they actually provide and make these great t-shirts. So I wanted to thank them for all of their help.
Cool, all right. Hi everyone, my name is Sean. I've been hard at work with the kids the past 2 weeks on putting Time After Time together. And I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about our program. So like Kadeen said, our 2023 show is called Time After Time. Our opening piece is a song called Chiming of the Hour. That's an original composition by Luke McMillan, who is our arranger for this year's show. Our ballad is Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. And our closer is Clock by Coldplay. So we're playing some pretty cool tunes that hopefully people will recognize. And to talk to you guys a little bit about the design of our show, what we're aiming to convey with our show, I'm going to read you all the synopsis. This is kind of a little blurb that judges get about our show so they can understand what it's about. So there are many times throughout history where a ticking clock has pushed our world forward and sparked immense progression across our society, particularly through the industrial era. Though it is easy to thank history for setting in motion the building blocks of our modern world, it is common for the stories of struggle for those who built it to be overlooked. Using an upbeat and exciting steampunk feel, the 2023 Burlington High School production, Time After Time, will combine these thematic ideas to tell a story of resilience, industrialization, and a revolution that created the modern world we live in, and pay homage to the story of those who brought upon the post-industrialization world. Though the clock will never stop ticking, it is what happens between the ticks that we must savor, celebrate, and appreciate. Time will always continue to march on. So, as you look at our stage setup over here, you see a few blank panels. These 3 panels in the back are going to work together to build a clock. The clock imagery you'll see at the beginning of the show and again at the end of the show. You see 2 small panels at the front. Those are going to be a bunch of gears. And then you see a little baby box over there. That's going to be a much larger box designed to kind of look like a steampunk trunk that, you saw all the time in those ages. So the first movement and second movement, which you'll see today, will tell our first two stories of struggle. The first story is, first movement will tell you about creating a movement. How do you build a movement, build people to fight for revolution with you? You'll see a lot of shapes build and then fall apart, and then come together and then fall apart, and then come together and then fall apart, all to build up to one final climactical shape at the end. The ballad, as you guys who are checking out the open rehearsal probably saw, tells a little bit of a story of heartbreak, and how it's kind of impossible to find love in the industrial era because everyone's working 14-hour days, and that's kind of the cost that people paid to bring our world forward. So that is our show, all about our show. What's up next on your list? Staff intros.
One thing I did want to mention is we do have some corporate sponsors, and Sean had mentioned the panels that are being created, and they're actually donated by Boston Building Wraps. They've been doing that for several years, and they really add great depth and artistic to our show. So I just wanted to send out a thank you to them. And another corporate sponsor is Accurate Automotive. They actually donate two 15-foot U-Haul trucks for us to use every time we move from the high school to a competition. And every year they donate it, they fill it up with gas, and a couple of our parents will drive with us, and it's really a great expense saver, and they donate that every year and said that they would every year moving forward as well.
And I almost forgot to talk about maybe the most exciting part about the show design, the uniforms. So we're going to have custom costumes again this year. You're going to see a bunch of clock symbols on us. The winds will be wearing a blue uniform with clocks on it. The front ensemble will be wearing a white uniform with clocks on it. And the color guard will be wearing a nice steampunk outfit. You will also, so personally, I'm not a big fan of traditional shakos. Traditional shakos are often used to make high school bands look bigger and taller. So we reached a compromise of a hat just like this one that all the wind players will be wearing. So yeah, if they do a 360, they'll all have nice little black top hats with goggles, roses, and some cool designs. So we have some pretty cool headwear going on. All right, cool. Now we can move on to staff intros.
All right. There is absolutely no way that this program can move forward in any way, shape, and form without an awesome staff. This staff can do things I could only dream about doing. The amount of time, effort, and energy that they give the program, it reflects solely on the students. And I see it every time they're on the field and when they're interacting in the box. I just wanted to say thank you so much for being a fabulous staff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give you an introduction. And I wanted to introduce, which you've already met, is Sean Gallagher, and he is our assistant director and drill writer. And to my left here, we have Caroline O'Callahan, who is also an alumni, drum major, and during the finals her senior year, the two drum majors won Best Drum Major at the finals. And she's doing her internship with us for the fall, but for the summer, she is the woodwind instructor. And if you can just step forward so people know who you are. You know, thanks. Step forward. Oh, no, there you go. Okay, Aaron Seabaugh. He is new to the staff. He comes to us with a plethora of experience and knowledge, and he is the brass instructor, and that is primary focus, but he also helps on the field as a field staff. Cam McHugh. Cam's been with us several seasons. right? Also has worked with our winter percussion. And Cam is working with us as the percussion director with a concentration in the battery. Did I get that right? There you go. And someone who's not here this evening is our front ensemble instructor, and her name is Shay Brooks. And I just wanted to give a shout out to her because she's been here up till a couple of days ago, and she will be with us for the fall. So she is our front ensemble instructor, and I just wanted to send a thanks to her. And then we have Maddie Doherty. Maddie is also a BHS alumni, and she is in the front ensemble as well as the battery. And she is presently going to Merrimack and is in the Merrimack Marching Band as a leader in the drumline. Okay. She is working as our percussion assistant, so she'll be helping the battery and the front ensemble. Daniela Lombardo. Daniela is also a BHS alumni. There's a rhythm going here, I think. So she was also color guard captain her senior year, and she came back last year in a volunteer type of helper position, and this year she has been hired as the guard assistant. Mike Wadilla. Mike is also a, there you go. He was band captain his senior year, and he is presently on his way to Brown University. And this summer he has been working with us as assistant to the winds, and also on the visual, on the field for the visuals. There were a lot of people that came and volunteered their time and helped out, so I wanted to really say thank you to them because they really helped support where needed. And I just wanted to introduce Kevin Manning. We had a lot of people that couldn't be, they weren't available. We had people fill in, we had for the guard, and he has been working with the guard in the evenings when he has come to help. So thank you. And last but not least, I would like to introduce Tim Ketterer. There you go. Now, Tim, for the summer, he's kind of new to Burlington. He is not a BHS alumni. Get that straight. But he's part of the BHS faculty. He is been working with all the winds, as well as he's been filling in for Shay and doing a really great job with the front ensemble. But he is, I'd like to introduce to you the brand new band director for BHS. I am really looking forward to working with you, and we can bring the classroom and the marching band together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, B squad. I like this part. Yes. Could I have the leadership team line up over here? No, come on over here, line here. It's okay, you're going to step forward when I introduce you. In front of you are our 2023 Time After Time leadership. I'll give you a quick introduction, and then we're going to present something called B Squad. B Squad is actually something that probably in 2012 we had a student named Michael Pascal. And during band camp, this kid was a freshman, and he was a beast on the field. He would march. You see him walking around the school, he's still roll stepping. He would not move unless he was told to move. Like, we thought he was stuck sometimes. We got a little worried, but that's how he was. And we discussed it and said, he is like a beast. And born was the B Squad. We gave him at that next preview show, we gave him the Beast Braid. Hold up the Beast Braid. Thank you. Visual. We need visual. And the Beast Braid, yes, is going to be awarded every week to 1, 2, 3, or 4 students in the marching band before a performance. We leave for a performance, and they will earn it based on the recommendation of the leadership as well as the staff. They become a candidate, and they're usually on for a couple weeks because we want to watch them once they're on the candidate list. And then within a couple weeks, they'll earn their braid, which they can put on their uniform. And so tonight, because the leadership are such beasts, no offense, we're going to give them their braids right now. And I'm going to introduce them as they get. Now, they also have an opportunity to earn a second braid. This is where it gets interesting. Because the leaders now, based on the staff recommendation, they can actually win and earn a second braid. So if you see someone with 1 braid, you'll know that they're a beast. But if you see someone with 2 braids, they're a mega beast. I know. Okay. All right, so I'm going to introduce to you the leadership, and they'll step forward and receive their Beast Braid. All right, and put it on your left shoulder, please. Our drum major, Alex Fultonetti. Our band captain is Anthony Soliva. Matthew Gendron is our battery captain. Our woodwind captain is Jerry Rose. Our brass captain, Nathaniel Kell. And last but not ever least, wait, a minute, wait. She's on the next page, that's right, you're on the next page, I'm sorry. So the front ensemble captain is Nick Magnarelli. I had to turn the page, I'm sorry, Rachel. Do you forgive me? Okay, I'll give you a little longer to stand up there and wave, is that okay? All right. And our color guard captain is Aiko Corum. So this is your 2023 Time After Time Burlington High School Marching Band Leadership. Give them a hand.
Now you may notice I still have one left. Deep Spirit left. Gasp. Audible gasp. I know. So for the first time in band camp history, we're gonna award our first, since Michael, we're gonna award a B squad braid to a non-leader. So I've just been on the field with these students for the past 2 weeks, and all of them have been working really, really, really hard. But there's one wings player in particular who has been working exceptionally hard. I always see him running back to reset, working hard. He's had a few curveballs thrown at him that he's responded to fantastically, and it appears he might be a band camp Olympic champion as well today. Gio. All right. Thank you all. You may be seated. Oh, all right. So today we're also going to give out every day we give out a section of the day to a section that has worked super, super hard that day, and the staff has noticed. So today we're going to give out both a section of the day and a section of all of band camp awards. So we have Glam Demon / Cogsworth, our stuffed animal, who is in all of the photos. But today's section of the day is the clarinet. All right, I will now pass it off to Fadine to announce our section of band camp, and I can do some surgery on Cogsworth.
Fix him and dress him, please. Thank you. Cogsworth. We started probably 3 or 4 years ago with this little mascot. We take him to, he's with the kids for section of the day or the week, whichever we're doing. And he's kind of progressed into the kids vote, they give me names, they vote on which one they want to name him, and it's usually something to have to do with the show theme. And the very first time, his name was Glam Demon. Don't ask me why. That's a shout out to Paul Fowler. Yes. And so on his birth certificate, it says Glam Demon. But his stage name is Cogsworth. So now it gets a little bit more interesting. What happens is we had sections of the day during camp. Every single day there was a section. And then during the season, we'll have section of the week because we have a couple of rehearsals, we have some performances, and at the end of the week, we will kind of pick and choose based on the energy and hard work that each section does. At the end of the season, at the banquet, we will tally up how many times every section has received section of the week, and then we will have section of the season. And that will earn the Good Noodle Golden Trophy. It's a big thing to them. I don't know why. So, for band camp, we have this dilemma. Every single section has one section of the day. What are we to do? So we all got together, and we chose the section of the day that will receive their first section of the week. So there was one tag ahead of everybody else. Is, drumroll please. These guys are killing it this year. The Battery. Be nice. Be nice. Oh, no bullying. No booing. Here you go. Yeah, let's go with me. There you go. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the batteries. Okay, I got them. Thank you.
Awesome, cool. Now we are going to have all of our sections kind of just show a little bit about what they've been working on throughout the band camp week. So we are going to start with the color guard. Daniela, you want to say some words what you guys have been working on? Color guard John gets set up on the field.
Hi everybody! Thanks for coming out tonight. As Sadine said, I'm Daniela, the color guard assistant, and we have many brand new members of the color guard new to marching band. So let's give them a quick round of applause. It takes a lot of courage to come out and try something new, so we're super happy to have them all here. And we are going to show you what we do for warm-ups. You're going to see some drop spins and what we call cones, and doing these exercises helps us practice keep in time, our counting skills, and it is kind of the basis for everything we do in color guard. So thank you, and we couldn't have done it without our help. Kevin? Oh, hi Kevin. As Sadine said, Kevin's been coming to help at night, and he's been awesome.
And yeah, so I've been coming in. I'm going to be here throughout the rest of the fall, I think, if our scheduling works out. But she's been here every day holding it down. And we've had a couple other people who have been in and out this week. So I want to give a big thank you to everybody who came here and helped out with the guard. I know you might think that like they're not going to do as much as the rest of the band in the show, but most of the people here have been playing instruments a lot longer than 2 weeks. So just keep in mind that like what we're doing, a lot of these guys haven't done this before. So I'm really proud of them in going from Friday to Monday to Tuesday to today. Every time I come in, they look like a whole new group, and I've been amazed by them. So give it up for them.
Thank you, color guard. All right, now we are going to ask the front ensemble to go set up. We're going to pass it over to Mr. K to talk about what front ensemble's been up to and also introduce himself, I guess.
Hi, my name is Mr. Ketterer. As Fadine did say, I am the new band director here at Burlington High School. It's been an absolute pleasure coming in this week and popping in and seeing all the different students within their element, within the winds, front ensemble. I did pop by and see quite just about everybody. It was a fabulous opportunity to see their musicianship and get to meet a lot of them before the school year starts, and it actually really made me very excited for the start of the school year. So summer's coming to a close, and I already can't wait for next Wednesday. Yeah, that's right, next Wednesday. Okay? Yeah. So we're gonna have a great time. Front ensemble I got to step in and work with yesterday and today. We're just gonna play one of our warm-ups for you, red scales, but we're gonna do it twice. Once at a slower tempo and then once at a faster tempo.
Awesome, thank you so much for an ensemble. All right, now we're going to ask the winds to go take the field, and I'm going to pass it off to Caroline and Aaron.
We're gonna set up a concert arc if we were like on the 30 earlier wing. But on the 50 this time. On the 50. Alright, while they set up, hello, my name's Caroline. We've been working with the winds for most of camp. A lot of what we've been working on the past 2 weeks is getting the kids to play louder and play together. And all the warm-ups that we're gonna a lot of the warm-ups they'll be playing tonight are going to work on getting a cohesive sound and just getting them to play together, which is the most important thing. Alright, cool. So we have 2 exercises for you guys, and yeah, once they're all set up, so we'll start. Yeah, you go.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, wind section. Look at our section of the day now, all ready to get on the field. Batteries. All you guys, Mr. McHugh.
Don't call me that, please. Drums, let's get on the track. Drums on the track, why not? Right up here. And Maddie, you want to come up close behind me? I'll just pick that thing up. Thank you. Hi, my name's Cam. Hi. Hello. I'm the percussion director. I've been on staff here since 2019, and I have the honor of working with the section of band camp over here. These guys kind of blew my expectations completely out of the water. This is also my first year on the arranging side of things, writing the battery parts. And in my 7 years teaching, this is the first time I've had a group show up to band camp knowing every note of the show. You guys have been crushing it all week. Very proud of them. So right now, yeah. But I clap for them every day. They need to hear some other people do it. But right now, we're gonna show and tell one of our exercises out of our packet. Kind of working some double strokes, working some full strokes off the head, and just generally getting the hands awake before they show you guys what the show's all about. And when Maddie, oh my goodness. Maddie, what are you doing? Okay, so fun fact, Maddie was actually on the first drum line I taught here. And now she got the Megavox stuck on a pole, so. Yeah, like that help? Yeah, right there, good. Yeah, one stick together. Yeah, turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. Good.
Awesome. Thank you to our wonderful section of band camp. Cool. All right, now we're going to do something fun that we used to do here a couple years back and haven't the past few years. But Fady mentioned earlier that I am the drill designer for the show. So when you guys watch and do the show, you'll see folks marching to a bunch of different places on the field. They are not random. They're actually very carefully designed on a very expensive computer software to give them an exact specific coordinate of where they're supposed to be at any given moment of the show. So to help you guys understand that a little more, we're going to let the members invite a friend or family member down on the field to learn some drill. And I'm going to head up to that box and teach it. So wins, we are going to set up at set 39 with your friends and family members. 39, that's the hit at the ballad. Come on, friends and family, let's see more of you guys get down on the field. Guys, gotta learn what your kids have been doing for 10 days. Alrighty, friends and family, as we're setting up this dot here at 39, let me teach you guys a little bit about how a marching band member sees a football field. Now you guys might see a bunch of yard lines and hashes and kicks and whatnot, but when a marching band member looks at a football field, they see a gigantic grid. And every single spot on the football field is a dot on the grid. So, if you're on side one, can you guys raise your hands? So, wins on side one. I'm a little concerned if you don't know if you're on side one, wins. Yeah, wins on side one, raise your hand. So yeah, the football field is divided into two sides, side one, and then wins on side two. Can you all raise your hands? Yeah, and side two. So, your students are going to show you the UDB app. The UDB app is a revolutionary piece of marching band technology that we use to teach marching band shows. And in the top right corner of the app, you'll see something that says either left or right. Those correlate with either side one or side two. I just try to make it easy for the kids. So we use left and right instead. Then you'll see some other piece of information in there. You will see if you are inside or outside of a yard line. Inside means you're closer to the 50. Outside means you're away from the 50. Your student can explain to you how between every single yard line, there's 8 to 5 size steps. So in 8 to 5 is kind of our unit of measurement in the marching band world. So it tells you how many steps inside or outside of the yard line you are, as well as how far front or behind the front hash you are. So, did we get the staff? Do we have tape? All right, so let's pass those pieces around and let's get some family members feet taped. So, members, Fadine, what's up? Fadine saying something. Pass your instruments over to your friends and family members. And then we'll let our friends and family members stand with their heels together, toes apart on the dot, getting ready to take the set. All right, family members, once you're there, staff, do they look good down there? Are we good from the field? Amazing. So family members are going to have you take your left foot back, and our staff is going to come around and put a piece of tape next to your right ankle bone. Alex, you better be teaching your mom a 4/4 pattern right now. She's about to conduct a band. She's about to conduct the whole band. I want to see that downbeat look strong. Nice wrist bounce, nice wrist flick at the ictus. Although sometimes Alex conducts with his right hand a little lower than his left hand, so don't do that. All right, stop. We look good on the field. Do we have our family members' dots taped? I'm going to take that as a yes. Members, let's show our friends and family dot 40, page 40. We're going to set up at page 40. And friends and family, do you guys think this is hard? This is the 40th one of the show that your student has learned. All right, friends and family, once we get to the 40, let's stand with our heels together, toes apart. If I had a nickel for every time I had to say that. I have quite a few nickels. All right, friends and family, once we're there and said, I'm like, feel staff, we look good from down there? Nah. No, hey, take your left foot back. Bring your left foot back. We're going to put a piece of tape by your right foot. So field staff, we can help people out with that. Ow, look, it's at 108. That's not much faster. Yeah, movement 2. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Once you got both your dog tapes, friends and family on the field, if I can have eyes up here, put your hand up in the air if you don't have your dog tapes yet. If you do, reset to page 39. We're going back to 39. All right. Friends and family, we're gonna have our members march next to you now. They're gonna follow you. Members, you're all field staff right now. You get to follow your friend and family member. You're gonna point them, show them where to go, give them like a 30-second master class on how to march with good technique in the direction you're going. If their shoulders are bad, I will not be afraid to tell them. If their technique is bad, I will not be afraid to tell them. So make sure you teach them well. Okay. Set. Oh, well, not set. Sorry. That's the drum major's job. Yeah. We're gonna take it set 39 to 40. Miss Alex, mom, you have to get all the way to the top. You got it. Woo! All right, let's take it. As I often say to Alex, we don't have all day. I'm just kidding. Not bad, give a round of applause. Now, I'm not sure they're all ready to join the Burlington High School Marching Band, but for the most part, pretty good work on that. All right, we're going to reset and take that one more time. One more time. All right, but this time, I'm going to ask all of our... No. I'm going to ask all of our marching band members to get off the field. Whoa.
We're going to take page 39 to 40. Drum major, whenever you're ready.
Can we get a check addressed on the field? Awesome job. That's looking pretty good, friends and family out there. Now you guys have a little more appreciation for what all your students have to do out there now. All right, nice work. Okay, friends and family, I'm gonna kick you guys off now. Now it's time for what you all came for. We are going to watch the Burlington High School Marching Band do a full run of their show. So members, let's get set up at page numero uno. Take a minute, winds blow some air through your instruments, color guard get some drop spins in, percussion, do some hitty hits on your mallet slash drums. On your big hitty thingies, you can hit a few boom. Staff, if y'all want to come up here to get a nice view of the show, feel free to make your way out. Jerry's mom, are you in the audience? I hear from field staff you won the technique game. Congratulations. You got there. Don't fall back. Now taking the field from Burlington, Massachusetts, the Burlington High School Marching Red Devils. Drum Major Alex Bolsonetti, is your band ready? Woo! Performing their 2023 show, Time After Time, the Burlington High School staff is proud to present the Burlington High School Marching Band. The Burlington High School Marching Band! Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. These kids have been hard at work. These are just the first two movements of their show. Like I said, we'll be adding on a third one later. And we're also going to get that big clicky thing away, hopefully in the next coming weeks. You guys can check us out September 16th at our season preview show at Westford Academy, as well as September 23rd at our first NESBA competition in Medford, I believe. But thank you all for trusting us with your kids these past 2 weeks. Thank you, students, for all the hard work you guys put in. It's really coming along great. That was our best run of the show for sure. Keep putting in the hard work, and you guys are going to have a great season. Thank you all for coming out tonight.